Hi there. Today I'm building tunnel doors for the caterpillar tunnel here. It's getting close to winter time. I've got to button this all up so that the seedlings I've just planted in here will overwinter well. So I've gone ahead and cut all my 2x4s to length, and these doors are going to be 83 inches by 46 inches roughly. And then I've gone ahead and um, marked 3.5 inches on either end, each end of each board. I'll use this short one. Right here and right here, using a speed square. So it's marked 3.5. Draw my line, and that's going to show me where to do my cuts for the lapped edges. Lapped edges just create a really strong union, and it just looks really nice and neat and tidy when you're building your doors. So that's the way I like to do it, and I'm going to show you how right now. Okay, so as you can see, here's my line, 3.5 inches wide, and so you can see the reason why it's called lapped edges is because we're going to overlap them like this. But if I were to screw those together, you've got obviously this big kind of differential here. So what you do is what we're going to do is carve away half of the wood so that these fit flush. And the way we do that, first thing we have to do is adjust the shoe on our saw here. And whenever you're doing anything like that, first thing you want to do is unplug it. Don't want to cut the fingies off. So we got that unplugged. We're going to take a measuring tape and use this handle to pull this back. You're going to want to loosen the lever so this goes up and down. It may be different on your saw, but this is where mine is. You're going to draw back the safety, and then you're going to take, because this is a 1.5 inches, we're going to go 0.75 inches. So we're going to get out the measuring tape, and we're just going to adjust the shoe until the farthest tip of the blade reads at 0.75 inches. So that's right there. We're going to clamp that shut. Now we've got the right depth set. And the next thing we're going to do is a series of cuts along from the line all the way over to the edge. And we're going to go pretty tight, almost like you're creating like brushing it with a comb, and you'll see what I mean here in a second. You're going to have to plug it back in, of course. So one thing you can do to make this a lot easier is get some clamps and actually clamp your board to the table that you're working on if you have access to a table. And that way you can hold open the gate and do it a lot faster. So we're just going to clamp those. So then we're going to open the gate here, and we can really zip through it a lot faster this way. Alright, now that that's done, so we can grab a hammer. looks like it didn't quite, I didn't follow through very well, so I'm just going to go over it one more time. And then you can also just grab a chisel at the end too. Okay, there we go. Now we're just going to go ahead and do this on all of our boards. Yeah, we'll do this on all the boards and we'll check back in here in a second. Alright, so I've got all my pieces cut now, and as you can see, they are notched out so that they're exactly halfway cut through here. And now I can just take my widthways piece and drop it over there, and you get a nice flush finish like so. We're just going to go ahead and take some 1 1/4 inch screws and zip a few in there. There you have it. So I'm just going to go around and put these frames together now, and then we'll hang them. All right, so that's it. The doors are hung here. As you can see, we've got some nice flush edges, nice and strong. All of my corners are square. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So I'll be back tomorrow to finish up the job. It's getting dark here, so I've got to clean up and pack things up before I run out of light. Hi, so we're back here today, and I've got the plastic on the doors. So as you can see, it's all closed in, and all I've done is I've taken some 1.5 inch strapping, 2 inch strapping I guess, and pinned the plastic in between the strapping and the frame, and then I've just tacked in a screw every 1 to 1.5 feet ish. That should be more than enough. You can go tighter if you like, and I just used some 1 1/4 inch screws for that. And that's it. It's a super cheap and easy way to put your plastic on these doors. And then again, once again, you can see how nice and smooth and strong the lapped edges are. I've attached some of the strapping at the top as well, just as a little handle to keep the door shut when I'm not using it. And then inside here, we've got some spinach germinating. So that's going to slowly grow throughout the winter and be ready for picking in the early spring, if not a bit sooner. So yeah, things are looking good here. So that's it. That's how I do my tunnel doors, with the lapped edges and I also usually put a gate latch right here on the edge, just so that when you're going in and out, if you want to keep the door closed, you can see it right here. Simple fence latch. Usually I've got a little bit of twine or wire here, but this one was the original twine, and I would recommend that you either go straight to a wire or a higher grade like UV treated string, because the ones you get with most of these latches are garbage. They don't last very long. So something like this, like a latch to keep it closed. Oh, I should also mention, so on the front, as you can see, I've got the little swiveling strapping. This is just old reused wood. Doesn't have to be pretty. And then on the back here, I've just got a piece of 2x4 that I've cut as a backing plate, just so the doors don't hyperextend and cause unnecessary strain on the hinges. Especially when it gets windy, sometimes things can get, well, obviously these are just like big, big wind catchers, so that's it. Tunnel doors are closed. We're good to go. One other thing, actually, I will mention that might be helpful is when you do have them closed, when you don't have a latch like this, it's always good to have some kind of row bag that you can just put at the base, so that if the wind really does pick up, it's not swinging and causing a lot of pressure at the bottom and then straining your top latches. So you've got something at the top closing it in, and you got something at the bottom closing it in. And that just kind of helps with overall long-term durability of your brand new lapped edge tunnel doors. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you can also donate to the channel. There's a link down below, along with a link for our Instagram and website. Hope you enjoyed the video on how to build tunnel doors. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.